Okay, we're back in Sketch App and we're going to look at symbols. Symbols are like reusable sort of compound images, and we're going to have a look at how you would use them by setting them up and then reusing them. So first of all, I'll just make a few components. So say for example, I make a shape. Up here I'll get a star and then I'll drag that out. I will then change its color. I'll make it red. Now if I come up and click on the create symbol up at the top, I'll just undo that. So I've got a star up there, I've selected it, and I click on create symbol. You'll see it change and it'll get sort of an orangey color, and what it'll do is create a little group with that. Now there's two different types of groups to tell the difference between that. If I create, say, another shape here, I'm going to create a, say it's triangle, and the triangle next to it, I'll just change that color of the triangle. I'll make it blue, and I've got that. Now is say right mouse click on the object on the artboard and group selection. So you'll see here now we've got a group here, and this is a triangle group, and it's just got one item in it. Now an ordinary group just has a blue folder, but when you create a symbol, the folder is sort of an orangey color. Now the difference between the symbol group is this. Now I can duplicate by alt dragging. I click on that item there, and this is the symbol I've just created. I hold the alt, I drag it, and I drag it 3 times down, and then I'll do the same for the triangle. Now if I go back to my first start up here, I open up that group, I click on here, I'm going to change the color. So I'll change the color from red, and I'll make it this sort of purpley color, or I can make it the orange color. And if you see, they all change color together. Okay, I'll change it back to like an orange yellow color. Now if I try and do the same for my triangle, I'll go up here, I'll open it up, so I do select the triangle, and I'll change its color to something else. I'll change it to red. Not all the other ones change. So all that is just an ordinary group of items that has a blue folder, and I change one of them and all of them don't change because I've just copied them. Whereas a symbol, if you change one of them, all of them will change. And that's the good thing about it. And if I go up here, I make it smaller, and they all go smaller. So the good thing about that, if you're doing some interface design and you have one component that works throughout a number of artboards or just on the page, you only need to change one, and it'll change all the other items. So it just makes life a little bit easier, and it makes them all the same size. So that's the difference between a symbol and a ordinary group, right? Now what I can do, I'll just delete everything off here, off the artboard. I'll select all, and I'll delete these components going down here. There we go, get rid of them all. Right, now if I go up to the insert and I go symbol, you'll see that that group is still there, and I click on there, it'll put it back on the page. Now I could name it and go help, give it a name, whatever you want to call it, and again I can just delete that, and it has been sort of memorized. And I come on here and I click on that. Right, if I go back up here and I go back down to the symbol and I go organize symbols, you'll see the symbol is here. So you can have different types of symbols. Now this is more or less a style, so you can have layer styles, and also you can have text styles. So that's how symbols work, and they can be useful because they're reusable items. You duplicate them, they can be on any artboard, and when you make one bigger, they both get bigger, or you change the color or edit one of them and all of them change.